The 0.6.0 update encrypted Crossroads is here, adding 4 new killer abilities and majorly reworking the class, as well as a bountiful amount of balance changes in every map getting changed, with 2 abilities taking the spotlight with massive buffs. Let's go over the new abilities. Dreadful Carry. This one's really long, but I'll shorten it. After 0.3 seconds of windup, lunge forward in an attempt to grab a survivor. Missing will give you slowness 3 and locked 1 for 3 seconds. If hit, you'll have 10 seconds to throw them for an LMS. Throwing the survivor will deal damage depending on if it hit a wall, survivor, or nothing. If it hits nothing, it deals 10 damage, they aren't ragdolled, and they become invincible for 3 seconds. If it hits a wall, they're ragdolled for 2 seconds and take 15 damage, along with invulnerability for 1.5 seconds. If they hit a survivor, the other survivor takes 10 damage and is ragdolled for a second, while the one thrown takes 20 damage, ragdolled for 3 seconds, and becomes invincible for 2 seconds. Using this ability after Ice Strike will increase the ability's cooldown from 45 seconds to 80 seconds, as well as giving the survivor Endurance 3 for 10 seconds, and a 25% speed boost for 3.5 seconds after being thrown. Sharp Blade. Deal 4 seconds of bleeding, which is 8 damage, also applying injury damage for the same amount. Having healing while it is applied and stops at 40% health, but on hit speed boost duration is increased by 2 seconds and you deal 20% less damage permanently. Piercing Arena. After a 2-second windup, summon spikes that act as walls in a circular radius of 28 studs. If a survivor is hit with a spike while being raised, they'll take 5 damage and get ragdolled for 2 seconds. The spikes also last 6 seconds in total. After the windup, gain Resilience 3 for 6 seconds and Unstunnable for 2 seconds. If used after Ice Strike, it gives Weakness 3 to the killer for the spike duration. Using this ability will disable the Violent Turn for the spike duration. Being stunned mid-windup cancels the ability. Shadow Teleport. On use, start a windup of 2.5 seconds. While on windup, you have Sprint disabled, Lock 2, and Blindness 3 for the windup, as well as getting Undetectable for 5 seconds. You slowly get fading stacks until you reach 5, then you'll teleport. If stunned during windup, you will be stunned for an additional second. After finishing, you will teleport behind the furthest detectable survivor within a 300 stud range, which will lock you in place for a second after dashing. If the survivor is hit, they will take 5 damage, invert their controls, get confused 1, and distracted 2 for 5 seconds. If no survivor is found, the ability is cancelled and goes on a 15-second cooldown. After dashing, you won't be able to attack or move for a second, as well as slowness 1, or 3 if LMS, for 3 seconds after you're able to move. Killing someone resets the timer and can only be used once in LMS. Class reworks. Jester. Jester is no longer a forced loadout. His walk speed has been increased to 12.5. His run speed has been increased to 23.5. Cards of Fate is now his class ability. Map changes. Crossroads got reworked for the 50,000th time. Most maps gain more killer doors. Onto the notable balance changes. Hasty's limiter override now applies burning 3.5 for 4.5 seconds instead of dealing 17.5 damage. Killer's default M1 windup increased from 0.1 to 0.2 seconds. Killer's default M1 linger decreased from 0.3 to 0.25 seconds. Health potion healing reduced from 30 to 25. Healing staff healing reduced from 1.5 to 2. Healing stash... What? Healing staff healing reduced from 1.5 to 1, decreasing by 0.5 per staff placed. Iron Armor now breaks after 85 true damage, giving Fragility 4 for 5 seconds and Fragility 1 for 20 seconds, as well as getting a massive speed boost for 1.25 seconds and Concuss 2 for 2 seconds. Ninja's run speed reduced from 24.5 to 24.25. Shield's cooldown reduced to 42. Stun time increased to 3.6. Frostburst and lag reduced from 1.75 seconds to 1.35. The dash now lasts 0.375 seconds. I do not know the original currently. If you do, please comment. Quick Slash is no longer disabled with Frostburst, but still requires it. Violent Turn damage decreased to 15. Damage decreases by 1.5 per survivor hit. Gives Tired 9 for 8 seconds on use. If stunned during windup, it's replaced with Energized 2 for 2 seconds. Injury has been added. Half of most damage is injury damage. Healing health and injury takes twice as much to heal than normal.